Oh, look at you, considering the DJI Mavic 3 Pro for your next drone purchase. You must be feeling pretty fancy right about now. But before you drop your hard-earned cash on this high-tech gadget, let's take a moment to reflect on why the Mavic 3 Pro might just be the overpriced, overhyped disappointment you never knew you didn't need. Let's start with the pièce de résistance of the Mavic 3 Pro, the oh-so-impressive triple-lens camera system, boasting a 24mm Hasselblad wide-angle lens, a 70mm medium telephoto lens, and a 166mm telephoto lens. But let's be honest, do you really need all these lenses? Are you shooting the next Hollywood blockbuster or just some aerial footage of your backyard barbecue? Unless you're a professional filmmaker or someone with way too much time on their hands, the added complexity and cost of the Mavic 3 Pro might be a little, how shall we say, excessive. It's like buying a Ferrari to drive to the corner store. But fear not, dear drone enthusiasts, for there are plenty of alternative drones on the market that offer excellent camera quality and flight features without the added expense and pointless complexity of a triple lens system. Because really, who needs that many lenses? And speaking of expense, let's talk about the Mavic 3 Pro's price tag. If you're willing to shell out this much for a drone, you might as well start investing in gold-plated toilet paper too. There are plenty of more affordable drones that offer similar features without breaking the bank. So save your money and keep your dignity intact. Now let's talk about flight time. Sure, the Mavic 3 Pro boasts up to 43 minutes of flight time, but don't let that inflate your ego too much. There are other drones out there with similar or even better flight times. Because, flying your drone for 43 minutes is so last season. And what about the Mavic 3 Pro's O3 Plus video transmission? Yeah, it's impressive if you're planning to fly your drone up to 9.3 miles away, but let's get real, who does that? Most pilots don't need this absurd range in their everyday use. It's like buying a jumbo jet to fly to the next town over. Oh, and let's not forget the Mavic 3 Pro's support for optional DJI goggles 2, Goggles Integra, and RC Motion 2 for that oh-so-immersive flight experience. But guess what? These accessories don't come cheap, further inflating the price of an already absurdly expensive drone. Who needs to pay rent or eat, right? So, in conclusion, while the DJI Mavic 3 Pro may seem like the ultimate status symbol for the modern drone aficionado, it's essential to ask yourself if you really need all those bells and whistles. Or, you could just buy a more reasonably priced drone that suits your actual needs and budget. Now, let's take a moment to remember the countless drones that met their untimely demise in the hands of overconfident pilots. Yes, the Mavic 3 Pro comes with omnidirectional obstacle sensing and APS 5.0 technology, but do you trust yourself to navigate around obstacles like a pro? And do you really want to risk crashing your expensive, fancy drone just to flex your piloting skills? And speaking of flexing, let's discuss storage. Do you have a special place in your home for your Mavic 3 Pro? Because with all those lenses and accessories, it's going to take up some serious real estate. You might need to consider evicting your pet hamster or canceling your gym membership just to make room for this behemoth. And let's not forget about the weather. Sure, the Mavic 3 Pro's cameras offer stunning image quality, but how often will you actually have the perfect weather conditions to capture that breathtaking aerial footage? Unless you live in an eternal paradise, you'll probably spend more time waiting for the perfect day to fly than actually flying. And don't even get us started on the learning curve. Unless you're a seasoned drone pilot or have a PhD in aeronautical engineering, expect to spend countless hours figuring out all the Mavic 3 Pro's features and functions. And let's be honest, who has time for that when there are so many cat videos to watch on the internet? Oh, and for all you speed demons out there, the Mavic 3 Pro might not be the best choice for racing. With its focus on camera quality and stability, it's more like the minivan of drones, great for capturing your family vacation, but not so great for tearing up the skies in a high-speed race. So, when it's all said and done, do you really need the DJI Mavic 3 Pro in your life? Or would you be better off with a more practical, budget-friendly drone that actually suits your needs? The choice is yours, but we think you know the answer. Thanks for sticking around for this brutally honest, extended review. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more drone reviews and comparisons that tell it like it is. Until next time, happy flying, or not flying, as the case may be.